How is everyone tonight? My name is Melissa, and I help badass babes develop their spiritual gifts without fear or doubt. So that's what I'm about. If you're here, say hello. If you're watching the replay, say hello. So let me know where you're at. Okay. So, what I want to talk about tonight is giving away our power, you guys. And if you tuned into the live stream last night, Davina and Amy and I talked about this in a different way. We talked about cutting cords, but that is related to the topic that I'm talking about tonight. So, when we give away our power, that's when we need to start cutting cords, because we let all the cords attach. Okay, so what does that mean, giving away our power? Basically, anytime we allow somebody to have control over our actions, our feelings, our day-to-day situation, like what we do, when we do it, who we can talk to, any of that stuff, or even, like I said, our emotions, we're giving our power to those people, okay? And that's not cool. We want to be in our own power. We want to stay empowered, right, in our lives. So what I wanted to talk about specifically is giving our power away to our spirit team. What does that mean? So we all have a team. We have our guardian angels, and we have our spirit guides, and then we had our loved ones, of course, and the archangels, all the spirit friends, right, that help us out. So that's I call that our spirit team, right, our team. So what we don't realize is that we can give our power to our spirit team too. And we don't want to do that, because we don't give our power to anyone. We want to keep our power, right? Stay in our own power. Now, if we're going to give it to anyone, spiritual team is not a super bad choice, but again, we don't want to give it to anyone. So what happens when we give our power to our spirit team is that, what that might look like, right? So basically, yes, we should always check in with our spirit team and see what they have to say about, what's going on, or what advice they might have for us. But what we don't want to do is let that control everything that we do and say and feel and all of the things, right? So yes, check in with your spirit team, but no, do not let that be the only thing the only source, okay, what is happening? The only source of information, or the only people you consult, right? So when we make a decision, we need to check in with our spirit team, of course, but we also should use our brain. We should do some research, online or around, and try to not get as emotionally invested as we tend to. And sometimes that looks like asking a friend, going to have a reading, going to ask a coach, whoever, for another perspective on things. So I guess my point is, don't make your spirit team, don't put it on autopilot, right? Like, don't check in with them and then immediately just do everything they say. Yes, you should follow their advice, but you need to make that your own. You also have free will, so we never want to surrender our free will to anyone, even our spirit team, okay? So that's the biggest thing. Now, it also is important not to surrender your power to anyone else in your life, right? We've talked about this a lot lately, but moms, dads, brothers and sisters, friends, coworkers, bosses, whoever, we don't want to be given any of them our power as well. And the other thing is, you can give situations power too, right? So saying like, I'm stuck in this job, or I'm stuck in this home, or, you know, I'm poor, I'm stuck in this, I'll always be poor, that kind of thing. So when we focus our attention on that stuff, we can transfer some of our power over to those situations and play the victim and become sort of helpless in our own opinions, right? So what you want to do is stay empowered always. So if you find yourself saying things like that, then it's time to do some mindset work and get down to the root of the problem, which is usually fear of something, right? Deep down there's fear of whatever we've been programmed to be afraid of. So we need to dig down, find the fear, and dig it out and heal it so that we can move on and be empowered and stay in our power. So, all right, you guys, have a great rest of your Monday, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye-bye.